Okay guys, so I just made one video that explained the idea that your tactics are not just chosen at random or ad hoc, trying just to win a customer. They're actually built into a model that, first of all, like an iceberg, understands that those tactics are these observable things that you see out there in the world and what your customers notice about you, but they're built on something much more important. On the iceberg model, you see that those tactics come from strategic imperatives, and those strategic imperatives, they are designated, they're designed by you because you've prioritized a maximum of 3 wildly important goals for the year in your business. Just 3 priorities. Now, if we flip that model upside down, the other way to think of it is that those WIGs, those wildly important goals, sit as the roof of a house. The pillars holding them up are 3 strategic imperatives, or at least groups of strategic imperatives, and then each one of those strategic imperatives has at least one tactic that you will employ in your business to achieve it. So let's use a bit of an oversimplified business case as an example. It's Joe's ice cream truck. So let's say Joe has started out and he has 3 WIGs for the year, 3 wildly important goals. And one of those is, we will break even. Remember, a WIG has a statement, we will. We will achieve this. We will accomplish that. We will open a second location of our retail store. We will sign up 1,000 high revenue clients. Whatever it might be, there's this sort of a goal for the year that's important to your business. And then we understand what comes next. So in the case of Joe and his ice cream truck, he wants to break even this year. And we know that we base all of our business decisions on insights rather than assumption. So Joe, he's part of the core marketing method. He understands this philosophy. So his insights have proven that for him to break even, he needs to achieve $20,000 in revenue in his business. Now, in a separate video, I'll show you what break-even analysis actually looks like, because it's probably important if you don't already understand that principle. Check out my YouTube channel and I'll make sure that there's something in there for you about break-even. But in the case of Joe's example, he wants $20,000 in profit rather into his business in order to break even. Now, he knows something else from his insights. He knows that currently, if 10 people walk past his truck, 1 out of 10 will buy an ice cream from him. Okay, so these are the insights that he knows. How is he going to achieve this goal for the year of we will break even? He says, I need to put some strategic imperatives in place. And he's chosen 3. The first one is that he wants, by the end of this year, to have sold 10,000 ice creams from his truck. He also, because this is all a financial goal that he has about breaking even, he says that he wants to make sure that he's getting $2 profit for every sale from his truck on average. And then finally, he knows that in order to achieve this, if he wants $20,000 profit and he gets 10,000 sold this year according to his plan, then he needs 100,000 people to pass by his truck. Now, if those imperatives all fall together, we can see that they will achieve the WIG for the year. So here's where your tactical choices come in, your executions. Now, I've deliberately put in a profit element there because I want to show you that actually sometimes your marketing tactics are not just about promotions or advertising, but they can be about strategic problem solving. So watch what we do here. Okay, so for 10,000 ice creams sold, that number 1 strategic imperative, Joe says, I'm going to try something this year. I'm going to print out 20,000 buy one, get one free coupons. And so this tactic is a good example because it shows sometimes that your tactics actually have multiple pieces to it. So in this case, he'll need to get a designer. So he goes online and he finds he goes to Upwork and he finds a designer who can build his a great little design of a coupon. He gets them printed somewhere, and he knows that he needs to put 20,000 into the hands of potential customers. Now, for his second piece about getting $2 profit for every sale, well, currently he realizes he's only making about $1.85 in profit or $1.90 in profit. And so one of his tactics, one of his executions here would be to get on the phone and negotiate with his suppliers. So he wants to get 10% across the board on a discount on his current rates, either find a new supplier or get better terms with his supplier, and that will achieve that strategic imperative according to his calculation. And then finally, because he knows that currently 1 out of 10 passers-by turn into a customer, he needs to make sure, if he's getting 100,000 people to walk past his truck, then his tactic will be to attend 50 events over the course of the year that have at least 2,000 attendees that will walk past his truck. So again, this is an oversimplification, but this just shows the process. These tactics, they each feed in to one of the strategic imperatives, and together they will deliver the wig for the year. Now, if you've designed your 5-year plan well enough, then actually it's going to be a fait accompli that if you achieve the 3 wigs every year, then you will reach these enormous goals that you've set for your business. I've done this exactly the same thing, taking more than one product from 0 to $1 billion in annual revenue using this exactly the same simple model that you see laid out here. I would encourage you to go back to your business and first of all say, what are the 3 wigs we have for our business, the 3 goals that we just simply must achieve this year? Then make sure that you have strategic imperatives. These are measurable, time-bound ideas that are either about a certain number of dollars, a certain number of customers, proportions, things that you can say either we have or have not achieved that by the end of the year. That will achieve that wig for you. Remember, you want a maximum of 3. And then finally, for every strategic imperative, you should be able to say we're doing at least one tactical execution that delivers on that aim. And if you do that, your business is going to be a success. So guys, if you've got any questions about this, please drop a comment. I don't know if you're watching on YouTube or social media or somewhere else, but I'd love to hear from you. Go to my website, ajrollsy.com, if you'd like to ask any more questions, and you can also catch me on all of my social networks. The links will be on that side as well. Guys, stay well, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye-bye.